Channel, John J. Caslow. Shaping the present. Continue on your path with courage and determination. Don't look back, but focus all your attention on the here and now. Act like the angels you are and understand time as a concept that is only valid and makes sense on this earth. Move forward and recognize how time meets you, strengthens and serves you, because, as long as you shape the present, you can look forward to the future with joy. Things are gaining momentum. The carousel of life spins faster and faster. Like in a centrifuge, everything that is untrue, lies and deceit is thrown out so that in the end the new and united humanity can come together. In these days the light gains the upper hand, in these days the light forces regain sovereignty over current events, in these days the game is turned and finally decided in favor of the light. That's why you can now expect even stranger attacks, even more profound interventions and even more massive attacks on people's souls and bodies. Destruction should reach everything and everyone, because humanity should be taken over and bled dry in an act of disgrace. Nothing is sacred to these forces, every crime is acceptable to them and they will not stop at any outrage. They only know lies, they live by deceit and they feed on people's false beliefs. The false belief, however, this belief of the people is now being shaken to its core. More and more people are beginning to ask themselves why the world ticks, how it ticks, and whether this is what people want and how people make it. The belief in everything that previously provided an anchor and orientation is being destroyed by those who depend on this belief, like a person depends on the air to breathe. The many interventions, attacks, and underminings thus destroy people's basic trust in the powers that have previously had the world firmly in their grip. The stranger the time becomes and the more monstrous the crime against humanity, the more urgent it is for people to wake up and come to their senses. Inner departure from the system. This is now happening on a large scale, resistance on all levels, but above all resistance through the inner refusal to play along any longer. The inner turning away from the system has begun and more people are looking for a way out without the established institutions. These people are still in the minority. It is not yet a wildfire for the whole world, but everything starts at one point and when the time has come for it, it paves the way, the time for it has come. This means that the great crimes against humanity are now being exposed and that new crimes against humanity are being recognized as such more and more quickly. The forces of the dark no longer penetrate their strategy. Success is becoming more and more difficult because people are directing the light of truth onto everything that is now appearing and sometimes threateningly building up in front of them. God intervenes directly. This time is a time of grace and so God intervenes directly in the processes on earth. Humanity is under His care. Humanity is now becoming more aware of its power and origins. So God can work directly with you and take leadership in your life. Completely surrender to this fact now. Let God come into your life like a friend you have been waiting for a long time. With God people enlighten themselves and with God people enlighten this world. With infinite love the Archangels.